Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will have some very fun videos compared to what I've been doing so far. And sorry for the noise because we have a neighbor cutting the grass, and I have my son also who is making some noise. So yes, today I will have two stories I was thinking about sharing with you because it's just funny how you, I don't know if I say you learn, but you see so many stuff when you are young, and then just thinking about it, it's like, wow, all this, So, oh my God. The first story was about my school. I don't know how the school system works in America. I don't know the system, but eventually I will have to know that because my son's gonna go to school in America, and I don't know how it works. Seriously, I'm really confused between, they have like kindergarten, I understand kindergarten, but when it comes to PK 6, 12, and then they have, I mean, what we've learned is to just say primary school, okay, kindergarten, primary school, and then you go to high school. But then I think that in America it's like kindergarten, PK something, and then they have elementary, and then they have middle. Okay, I'm completely confused. I think, I will have to learn how it works anyway because, my son will be going to school, and I will have to learn school in America for the first time because he's been in the French system, so we know the French system, how it works, but the American system I have absolutely no idea, so I will have to learn how it works. So the story is, we had a teacher that was, how can I refer that? The class before high school. My goodness. So we have two teachers in my class. We have two teachers in that class, okay? They have different, we have different subjects to study in school, like discipline. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to do my best. Okay, we have two teachers in that class. And I will tell you the story about the other teacher a little bit. So we had cases, and in school, that's how you learn how you see so many different characters of kids, of the way you are, where you are coming from is probably different. It's usually different from the background that you know, or the way you have been raised in a different way. Again, I'm not making any assumption. I'm just saying that it is interesting to see that when you grow up and then when you go to school, you discover another type of theoretic characters in the school. So I have two teachers. So talking about the teacher first, she had a very she was laid back, and she was a nice woman. The second one, okay. Our teacher were European, they were. I'm talking about not my public school, but the private school I was going later on, when I went back later on. Sorry, because I told you about the story of my public school, and I say that I have the two experience. I lived the two experience of my school, the public and the public and the private school. So I perfectly know how it works in my country. But anyway, that teacher was often, I will say, victim of aggression from 3 classmates. And I always remember that it was so shocking that I never forgot it. So in the classroom, the teacher can say, do this or do that. You have classmates who are like, no, no. And I remember that one day, it's not only happened once, one day that's happened just like that one day. The teacher has to do some exercise. It was in French, grammar and all this, because she was our teacher in French, in history, I don't remember, I mean, she had some discipline stuff. She had some subject to teach, and the other teacher as well. So, as she was telling us to do some exercise, there was a girl who suddenly stood up and said, I'm going to do that. And the teacher, for some reason, I don't know how the interaction happened, but suddenly, out of the blue, she slapped the teacher on the face. Then she grabbed her hair. She pulled her ponytail, because she usually had a ponytail. She pulled her ponytail like very violently. And I don't know what happened. We were all like, whoa, everybody in the classroom were like shocked. We never saw that. The girl was pulling her ponytail, literally pulling the head of the teacher and pulling, the hair. And the teacher was like, what's going on? She was trying to, and they were like fighting the classroom. And at some point, as the girl she was in control of the teacher. And then what happened? The teacher couldn't do it. She had to work backward, and then she ran away from the classroom. And we were all in shock, because we never saw the scene like that happen before. And it just happened like that day. And then start a succession of stuff like that happened in the classroom. Because when she ran out of the classroom, she went to the principal of the school to complain to tell what was happening in the classroom. And everybody was talking, like shocked. I mean, we didn't know what's going on.